The ECOWAS Parliament has ordered an investigation into the escalating terror attacks across the sub-region, as well as the current wave of xenophobic violence against African migrants in South Africa. The regional parliamentarians took the decision during the plenary at the first 2026 ECOWAS Parliament Ordinary Session in Abuja. The decision was taken after Ghanaian MP and third Deputy Speaker Alexander Efenyo-Markin moved a motion on a matter of urgent, direct and profound importance during the plenary. Efenyo-Markin had in his submission called for urgent accountability and stronger protections amid a growing concern over the safety of West African nationals across the sub-region and in South Africa. He noted that the incident had effectively cut off Ghana-Mali trade routes, adding that Ghana's Ministry of Foreign Affairs had said that it could no longer assure the safety of travelers along the corridor. Efenyo-Markin had also cited the widespread xenophobic attacks in South Africa's KwaZulu-Natal, Cape Town, and Pretoria, where Ghanaian, Nigerian, Zimbabwean, and Ethiopian citizens, among others, were killed, displaced, and had their shops looted. The lawmaker also noted that the recent remarks by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa condemning xenophobia during Freedom Day commemorations were not enough, stressing that stronger action was needed. Meanwhile, stakeholders says evacuating foreigners from South Africa may not provide a lasting solution to the recurring xenophobic attacks. They, however, called for sustained diplomatic engagement and coordinated pressure through the African Union and other international platforms to ensure protection for foreign nationals. In this report, BCOS correspondent Olamide Owolabi examines the impact of the attacks on Nigerians and other Africans.
A fresh wave of xenophobic violence has erupted in South Africa, with foreign nationals, particularly Africans, once again becoming targets of hostility. The attacks, driven by anti-immigration protests, have seen groups demand the removal of non-citizens, describing their actions as efforts to reclaim their country. Reports indicate incidents of intimidation, harassment, and forced eviction of foreigners from homes, businesses, schools, and even healthcare facilities. The development has triggered concern across the continent, with countries such as Nigeria, Ethiopia, and Ghana initiating diplomatic engagements with South African authorities to safeguard their citizens. Nigeria's Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, says about 130 Nigerians have so far registered for evacuation following the latest attacks. Speaking on the situation, a former South African resident, Ayoki, attributes the violence to economic hardship and inequality. It notes that frustration among locals is often directed at foreigners perceived to be more economically successful, adding that tackling unemployment and improving access to education could help ease tensions.
If you look at their history, the whites have been their master.